Hello. Hello and welcome back. Okay, so I've been doing a little digging. I actually sourced I asked the Caves of Qud Discord, like, what should I do? Is there a place I can get a Uber Nostrum from? Please. Please help. I'm gonna throw some of my books at the library. There's no point in hoarding them other than like that they're very good trade fodder. I think I'll just give the very good ones. It seems to me that like their value for XP does not necessarily translate to value in drams. So I'm gonna give the high ones and then keep the low ones for selling. Let me see how close am I? Like, honestly, money is more valuable to me these days than XP. I know that'll change over time, but you know, this early, I really, you know what I really need is some armor, and armor is expensive. So these books are very valuable. So I asked the Discord, like, where can I get an Uber Nostrum? And they said, someone said, well, you can use, you can use beds. There's a bed, a special kind of bed in Gritgate that you can use to regrow your arm. And I said, well, I haven't, I haven't even done Golgatha yet. So how do I do that? Well, you can break in. Now, I'm like kind of 50-50 on this one because, as I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of exploits that don't make sense. And I don't think that this makes sense. I think that if I was to break into Gritgate, the Barathamites would be very angry with me. And I don't want to be, enemies with the Barathamites. So it's a little bit odd. The other option is that I could phase into Gritgate. So I think I will do this, and I'm gonna create a narrative here. I basically this is what I'm doing, guys. You're gonna have to meet me halfway here. There's a little bit of suspension of disbelief here. I'm gonna use a shade oil. Gain the ability to phase out of the spatial dimension for 7 to 9 rounds. And I'm going to use this to get into Gritgate. Please. Am I not phased? You have gained the ability to phase. Do I have to use it? I do have to use it. I'm a dumbass. Hold on. So I'm gonna do this, and I can get my arm back this way, and my narrative is this. I already have 344 rep with the Barathamites. They know who I am. I've been meeting all kinds of friends of theirs and trading rep and doing all kinds of stuff for them. The least they can do is let me use their bed for 20 minutes so I can regrow my arm. I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm here to get my arm back and then go to Golgatha and do this godforsaken quest. So I think this is fair. And I also think that this makes sense. So long as you follow my path of my narrative path here. So I think this might be the thing. I really hope I don't break this. Force projector. Okay, no, that's not the thing. So I'm looking for a bed. maybe these look like batteries. Bizarre contraption. Let's do an explore. I know I have fully explored Grit Gate before, but we're gonna do it again. Maybe it's in. I think I seem to recall these rooms have. Oh, they won't let me in. Can't unlock that. I feel like those are the rooms I need to get in, maybe. I should have been a bit more planned with my shade. Congealed skulk. I never recalled, I didn't recall that there were beds in this area, so this is a bit of my bad. Weird artifact. I really don't want to risk breaking something and then ruining this run completely. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to cheat a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Oh, those are just normal beds. Oh, okay, hold on. This looks like what I want. Those indeed look like what I want. So let's... I just want to use your bed. Oh my god. I still can't do it. I wasted that shade oil and everything. I can't even get back. This is actually why I bought that pickaxe. It was on the off chance that I was unable to get back. You can apparently break the wall without worrying about them getting mad at you. This is the ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Tools. Pickaxe. Now, I mean, what I could do is just break in here as well. As long as we're like absolutely breaking every single rule that I've ever created. I think it's just unfortunate that this door is locked to me. I don't think it would be locked to me if I had done Golgatha. And we'll find out because I'm going to do Golgatha after this. Examine. Hyperbiotic bed. Okay, so we're gonna sleep in the bed until the shallows. Do we have an arm? We don't have an arm. Hyperbiotic chair. We're gonna sleep in this until we get an arm back. You were asleep. You regenerate your right arm. There we go. We have our arm back. Okay. We're awake and we have our right arm back. This is definitely the closest thing to cheating I have done in this game. I mean, like, despite everything, I could have just wished my arm back. It's true, you know, I could have just wished my arm back. Let's be honest. But I feel like also I should be able to I should have access to Gritgate. I mean, I've been doing all kinds of nice stuff for them, and gating it behind Golgatha is kind of it's like, it's not that it's unfair, it's fair. It's that I don't wanna. And I can't reasonably do it. So anyway, we have a whole troop of friends. Golgatha should be fine. Should be fine. Also, I was talking very briefly about the Sphinx salt injectors in the last episode, and I looked them up. They're basically kind of like a in-game quick save, or like oh, I can't remember the name of it. There's one of the mutations basically lets you travel, like, see the future. That's kind of what they do, and you can actually use this to exploit the nectar. So the nectar that I use to gain extra attributes, you can use the Sphinx injector to potentially like basically save, do the the nectar food, and if you rolled badly, then you can go back to when you injected yourself with the Sphinx salt injector. Now you lose the Sphinx injector. This costs you, and they cost about 100 drams each ish, like 120. The nectars are 250 though, so this costs you half of the cost of a nectar. I think that's really worth it. So if I do find some more nectar, I'll be sure to try and get some more Sphinx injectors. I am finally kind of starting to learn how to like play this game, or at least how to manage some of its mechanics to my benefit. I don't feel great about what I did to Gritgate today, but I needed my arm back, and we're about to make peace with that by doing Golgatha. So let's do this. Please no shoot crabs. I beg you, no shoot crabs. It looks like we're not getting shoot crabs, so that's good. Is that a shoot crab? I swear to God. Oh no. It might be a good idea to kill them while I can. If it like spawn right next to me. Because I'm very leveled at this point. I'm very like high level, and I can kill them pretty quickly. And the thing about shoot crabs, the way they kill you is by surrounding you. If you can possibly just run away from them, you do want to do that, because they spawn basically indefinitely. Very difficult to like actually get away from shoot crabs once they start to outnumber you. But if I can sort of stop the spread, then I will. And it looks like we are doing pretty good in terms of not getting shoot crabbed. I'm finding it pretty difficult to parse myself out of the goo and the extra stuff going on screen. Ooh, what is this? Agglefly. That is, of course, the chute that the elevator goes up. Nice thing to know about chutes is that there can be an elevator at the bottom. So if you survive the fall, then you at least get an elevator. More chute crabs. Rejoinder is doing some work right now. Wouldn't mind just having a look over here. I really shouldn't, but you know. Also, we have use of our missile arm again. Oh, what happened to our turbo? Did that get lost as well? I swear to God. Dang. Dang, that sucks. We're getting chute crabbed a little bit, so let's get out of here. Lacquered steel short sword. Every like turn, basically, I have to like try and figure out where I am. So we did get chute crabbed on this run, but all things considered, it could have been way worse. We also have just a ton of followers, so like, as soon as the chute crabs show up, they die, basically. Hey, that's a pretty good get. You're stunned for the turn. What stunned me? Let's get out of the acid. And hope we do not meet the slog. There's our prize. This time I am going to take it first. Well, I'm going to repair it, and then I'm going to take it. Last time I came here and I found it, and then I didn't pick it up, and then I had to leave because I was basically dying. It was miserable. And then I came back and died. Definitely one of the most like depressing losses. I am just like trying to get all of the trash here. This is one of the highlights of Golgatha for me, is picking up all of the trash. Where am I? Luckily, I've not come across the slog yet. Not a big deal if we do. I mean, I've got him beat for numbers. Gained a level 20. Now, admittedly, I don't really want to spend a lot of time down here. The longer you spend down here, the higher chance you have of contracting some kind of horrible disease. Including glot rot. Cybernetics credit times 2. I think that's like a guaranteed thing that spawns. The cybernetics credit wedge. Don't want to be over here. I want to be where the trash is. You can quote me on that. Stop going away from the trash. I want to... Like, I'm doing an auto explore just purely so I can get all the trash. Okay. Nope, there's more trash here. We probably have contracted some kind of horrible disease, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. We'll cure it. Whatever it is, we'll cure it. Still haven't seen the slug. That's actually very worrying for me. There it is. There they are. We killed him. Cult of the Coiled Lamb increased. We actually killed the... Wow. Oh man, I don't have butchery. You know what? Let's get butchery. Why do I want butchery? Because I want to butcher the slog corpse. Where is it? There it is. So we butchered it into the slog's ununculus. And what does this do? This pustulent girdle that slowly undulates with latent vitality. While equipped, you take half damage from poison. It's just a good item. Good item to get. And I think worth 50 XP to get it. Like, again, butchery is one of those things. We were going to take it eventually. I'm going to depart. I haven't fully explored Golgatha, but I think we're good. We'll use some water to clean ourselves. Do it again. We're gonna do it a couple of times. Clean. Okay, good. It's cleaned. Okay, that went very well. We didn't even lose any followers, which is just fantastic. Are we under any effects? Inspired. That's the only effect we're under. We'll have to keep an eye on our log in case something bad happens. Like, I don't know, we're... you know, our legs begin to stiffen. Something like that. Then we'll have to cure our diseases. But for now, that was like one of the more chill Golgatha experiences I've ever had, which is really nice. That's a very nice thing to be able to say. So we're gonna go back down to Grit Gate. I want to see how many doors open for us, and that'll make me feel maybe a little bit less bad about exploiting and breaking through the wall to get to Grit Gate. Oh wait, yeah, we want to give them the droid back. So now we can go through. Let's see if I can open that the door over here. Oh yeah, it's just open. So I feel less bad about that. As far as I'm concerned, I took out a loan with the Barathormites so that they can loan me the use of their chair. I didn't even like look at the Nook. So, you know, guys, like I know I set the rules and like I don't like to exploit, but I'm in order to get our arm back, I think that this was a pretty fair trade. I even used up a shade oil to make it happen. I was hoping that I would be able to come back, but you know. Skillsoft Jab. Isn't Jab one we want? Whose skills between 51 and 150 SP. Let me see. Let's check our skills real quick. I keep trying. Okay, there we go. We already have Jab. Okay. So we can take this. What's our other implant? Skillsoft Plus. Dual wield. Oh, now that is good. That is a decent implant. I think we will equip that right now. We're also going to upgrade our license a couple times. So we're at license tier 9. That means it costs 2 credits to each time we want to increase our license. That's amazing. Okay, so we're learn about them. Install. Not enough points? Not insufficient license points to install. Please uninstall an implant or upgrade your license. I am very surprised that that is the case. What, like, let's have a look at it. License points 9. Dang. Ah, that sucks. That is brutal. We can take the gun rack, which would be nice. I guess. I wonder if that means that when we fire both guns at once. That would be really cool if that's the case. But that means I can only install it on my back, and my back has my translucent skin. So that's kind of a deal breaker for me anyway. Oh hey, Quetzal, Q-Girl. Disliked by the Mopango. That's really bizarre. Is that always the case? Huh. Okay, well, that's fine. So we'll be disliked by the Mopango just a little bit. Our reputation with dogs is increased, though. That's pretty good. Teach me how to make prayer rods or vibro daggers. Vibro daggers seems like a good get. We'll increase our reputation. We should have enough to get that bear now, which I believe I will go to get. Let's learn how to make vibro daggers. I believe vibro daggers are special. When charged, this weapon's penetration value is equal to the defender's armor value. So the nice thing about vibro daggers is that they are always guaranteed to penetrate. They don't do very much damage, though. But they might be worth it for something that has very high armor values. We might. I think I'll like want to look into modding pretty soon. When powered and used to perform a successful damaging hit, this weapon attempts to daze all other creatures of the same species as your target on the local map. Compute power on the local lattice increases the effectiveness of this effect. Dang. I didn't know I had that. This is something I really want, but I won't be able to get AI microcontrollers until basically I go to Bethesda Susa. And that'll just immediately gain us 3 back. I don't know if I bought this mod on off camera or not. That's the risk I take from you know, doing stuff off camera. Morphogenic is just very expensive. So we're going to want to get a couple of AI microcontrollers, I guess. Gesticulating mass. We know a few mods. You know, we're becoming quite the proficient tinkerer. I think it's at nighttime, so I'm gonna have to wait before I can get to the next part of the quest. And it's getting pretty close to the end of the episode. Let's do another, 300 turns. I will wait a little bit longer. I'm just waiting for the Barathromite or the bear, whatever. What's his name? Who comes in here? There he is. Oh, he has. I can share a dram with him. He is disliked by Beetles. That's fine. Liked by Barathromites, though. I just got an achievement. A bond knit with trust. I am now loved by the Barathromites. I've never been loved, apparently. You swell with the inspiration and name your folded carbide short sword. Real shame that it wasn't my crysteel dagger. From Otho's culture. Yeah, I always like to name it based on my own culture. Let's do, you know, we'll keep it folded. We'll keep it blue, basically. Iosius Quista. We'll give them some more lore, and I will increase my reputation with the Barathromites. Could learn how to craft force bracelets. Combustion cells. Salve injectors. I mean, I think that's a really good thing to know how to make. And let's complete the quest. You receive an EMP grenade Mark III, a freeze grenade Mark III, and a stasis grenade Mark III. Very good. Are you ready to discuss the signal? I will talk to Q Girl. She's going to give me a disc. And then I will go to Bethesda Susa eventually. I'm level 20. I feel like level 30 will be what I want to be in order to complete Bethesda Susa. So, do I have the quest? Visit the Mapengo. Locate the Mechanimus compound at Bethesda Susa. Travel north to the Great Cavern, Bethesda Susa. Locate the Mechanimus temple. Decode the signal. So I have the data disk. Data disk. None of those are it. Must be a trinket. Nope. Quest items. Stamped to data disk with Q Girl's instructions encoded. Okay. I'll disassemble all my folding chairs. So that's pretty much that. We can talk to Darty about Bethesda Susa. We can trade with him. By the way, I was actually not off base with my assumption that you can get a combination of whenever you do this, get this when it comes to cooking things. So like for the nectar, you can get like if I combined it with pickled mushrooms, for instance, you could have whenever you eat a mushroom, there's a chance you'll increase all your attributes. And then basically chow down, buddy. But I did not get lucky on that one. I think that we've done pretty much everything we can do here. I might have already looked at this store. Probably. Can't have it all. Can't have it all is very good. One of the better food items if you can find it. Oh, by the way, I did at one point, and I know I did this off camera, learn how to make goggles, finally. Goggles were what I was trying to make. Now this gives me a weird fear boost. But I need to get just a normal hat at this point. And then use goggles. And what that'll do is basically allow me to use flash grenades without worrying about the damage to myself. Carbine, rifle, weird artifact. I mean, I can also buy some mushrooms and then preserve them. Okay, we're good for now. I do need some money, so I think I will sell a book. Sell a couple books. Okay, so we're doing really well. Also, I have some weird artifacts I should probably check out here. Gaslight chisel. What does that do exactly? So a wood-gripped hilt emits a thin, terse, undulous beam of pale green light, whose intensity is such that it may cut away steel. It's a short blade. And it has very good... Wow, it has really good pen. Really good pen, not great damage. Might be better than than the sword we just... Yeah, I mean, it is actually better. 1d8. What was it? $1d6. Less damage, higher pen, though. I think that would actually be better. It means we have to keep it, like, you know, charged is the only thing. I really should also equip this point defense drone at some point. Electrified painted two-handed carbide battle axe. We can sell that. Does it have a... It doesn't have a sell. Okay. We can sell this steel short sword as well. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to sell these things now because I always forget to do that. And then I carry them around forever. Oh wow, they're actually worth quite a bit of money for once. Okay. We have an extra folded carbide short sword. Let's also sell that. Do we have anything else we want to buy from our friend here? We can buy a couple of... Oh, you know what? Let's buy the nuggets. Perfect. Okay, so I don't have to go to the stilt anymore. Our next journey is to Bethesda Susa, but I'm not doing that for a while. Not sure what we're doing next, to be honest. More like just kind of exploring, finding ruins. Oh, you know what we can do? Oh well, I'm already at. Yeah, I'll tell you what I am gonna do. I'm gonna end this episode. So yeah, progress has been made. We have our arm back, and we completed Golgatha, and shoot, I mean, now we're just like on that grind where we have to try and, increase our reputation and, level up as much as we can and, gain more followers. Next episode, I'm going to go get that bark biter follower who was actually just very high level. I'm going to go get them from the salt desert, and I'm not saying we could, but Bethesda Susa is not completely out of sight right now. We have so many followers that it might be possible, but I don't know. I don't want to get overconfident. Anyway, if you're enjoying the series, go ahead and hit the like button and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.